Hello, folks. Let's do today's CSS Battle at CSSBattle.dev. What will the shape be? Oh. So intriguing. Great. All right. I have said nothing. I think it's two elements. What are the two elements? There are two elements in the middle. And let's set a color of the color. And I want to do in the background of that color. I think we're going to remove that in a minute. But first things first. The first one is a rectangle. And so the rectangle is going to have margins set on the paragraph element. 30, 40, 35 maybe? 35 at the top. I just want to align with the top of this. So I'm going to make the middle ones, and then I'm going to do box shadows for the rest of it. Okay, so the height is 110, 20, 30, 40, 150. Great. More margins on the sides. 120, let's say. How about 130? How about 140? How about 142? That's thing number one. The second paragraph element is a little different. I could force it with aspect ratio 1. No, let's just do height. That's silly. Height is 100. Maybe 60. Okay. And I want a border radius. Border. Uh, 50%. That forces it to be a circle if its aspect ratio is a square. Right now, it's not. The height and the width are not correct. So let's 7, 8, 9, because I believe, so maybe it is 100. So then, to force it, I'm going to do a negative margin here. 10, 20, 30, negative numbers, 40, 50, 60. How about 55? And there it is. Okay. So I believe the way to do this is I want box shadow. I think if I do a box shadow correctly, then it will work for both. So box shadow, 100 pixels, 0. 100 pixels. How about minus 100 pixels? Oh, so maybe I've not totally thought this through. That's possible. So I'm gonna unset this one. Box shadow unset. Okay, now we got it. So we want to go positive here. 5, 50, 60, 70, 80. And so the next one will be 110 pixels. No, minus 110 pixels. And then 80 pixels. Okay. Now what's this do? That puts them there. So I need similar but not the same numbers. It's going to be very similar though. So let's make this a variable. No. Let's just do it correctly first. So this box shadow is going to be minus 110, 20, 30. So this will be 130. Minus 130. There it is. So not the cleanest. It's fine, but it's not the cleanest. So how can we optimize this? These numbers are the same. Minus 110 So instead of this, we can set a variable dash dash v. Let's do f for factor, and say it's 8. And then the factor on this one is, well, if it's 1, it's 13. So we can do a calc. And this is a little heavy, but it's a nice use of calc. Like, I think it's a nice, so 10 pixels times var dash dash f. And then I can remove this box shadow entire. No, I can't. Why didn't that work? Oh, because it's minus. That's why. Oh, because it's minus 13. That's why. There we go. That's what I meant. Yeah, that's the solution. Let's submit that again. And then we can remove the background and then do an inset 1 inch, 1 inch. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that little discontinuity. 1 inch, not 1 inch, 1 inch. It's 2 inches, 2 inches. As silly as that is, it's just a very small textual value. Are there other tunings we could make? Probably. I like that. Let's minify and unit replace. I have not made the changes. Someone suggested improving the unit replacement function to do the PC. It's still on my to-do list, but I haven't gotten it yet. But I'm looking forward to finding some time to do that, because I do enjoy maintaining those tools. If you've got other suggestions, please feel free to leave a comment on the GitHub issue. It's probably best if you do it on YouTube. I will see it, but GitHub is kind of where the code is, and that's, if you get yourself a GitHub account, you can contribute code to the world. Kind of good. Other alternatives, Codeberg is a up-and-coming GitHub replacement for those of you who are unhappy with GitHub. There's also, I want to say BitKeeper. No, that's not right. GitLab. GitLab is another one. So there's lots of places where you can host your source code. All right, that's it for today. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you are taking care of yourself and taking care of others. And there's a little bit of good news out in the world. That's good. Still plenty of bad news, but there's good news too. So take care. See you later. Bye.